Hey guys, Cosby here and welcome back to another review. Now before we start, I personally want to apologise for not uploading for the past maybe 2 or 3 days I think it is. But there is one good reason for that. It's because I've been doing mock exams. Now I'm on, at the moment the time I'm recording this is Thursday. It'll probably be released Thursday as well. But you may be watching it at a later date. But yeah, the time I record this is Thursday, June 29th, and I'm just sort of finishing off my main mock exams. Obviously I've got 2 more tomorrow, and then I do have 4 more next week, but they're not the core subject. So I'm kind of finishing off the busiest, heaviest week for mock exams this week, and I've been revising for them. Therefore, I have not had time to do anything on my channel, so I'm sorry for that. But like I said, there was good reason for it, and I also, because of the same reason, missed the live stream as well. But don't worry, I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow at around maybe, I don't really know when, maybe like 8 o'clock UK time. I don't know whereabouts that is in the US time. But you guys, if you got the post notification bell on, if you haven't advised doing that now, it will come up with a notification telling you that I'm live, so you'll know anyway. Or if you just check YouTube a lot like me, it'll come up. But anyway, we're reviewing my personal favourite Cars 1 racer, and probably racer in general today. Which is RPM, as you can see. Now we have actually seen a stock car version of RPM as well, which is pretty cool to see. But I think it might only be a part of a 10-pack, maybe like the Florida 500 set, which is a bit of a shame. But if I bring it here, there he is, right there. So yeah, it does look awesome. I love the look of it, and obviously because I love the look of the original RPM. And now, as for his releases, he's been released multiple times. I think he was released in the Desert Art series, possibly, but I'm not too sure. He was definitely released in a Supercharged series, and the World of Cars, possibly. And he's been released in the Motor Speedway the South set, launchers, and certain double packs and triple packs, and even 5 packs with all the races. So he's been released quite a few times over the years, and he's also had releases from 2014 and 13 I think as well, but he was more rare that time around than he was before, because RPM was one of the first ever races released, other than the King, Chick McQueen, Leakless, Octane Gain and Nitrate. He was along the first 7 main ones released, that I think anyway. Now, one reason I love him is, one, he looks amazing on camera, and that yellow really does look really, really nice. And I don't know, he's just always been my favourite racer, and because he's got the detail on the wheels as well, which is awesome. But yeah, as I'm trying to find out where he's been released, because I completely forgot, we might as well get into the review. But before I do start, he has also been released as an eye changer as well, but lots of people, including myself, do not like him. Well, not him, they do not like the lenticular eyes. I only really got the lenticular ones if I didn't have, or if they didn't release the car with like just the normal eyes. So that was really the only time I bought them anyway. But yeah, like I said, it's good to see the sponsor sort of coming back in Cars 3. We've seen it in like the trailers, and obviously you guys in the US and certain other countries will have already got the film. Sadly for me, I've still got to wait July 14th. But I've seen little spoilers and that, unfortunately, but you know, it doesn't matter. Right, let's get on to the actual review now of RPM. Now, his name is Winford Ruford Bradford, I think. It's got quite a long name, so we just call him Winford, or RPM as I like to call him. So he has the RPM body shape, of course, or Octane Gain, whatever one, but I always call it the RPM body shape because he's one of the first ones. That's what I was saying earlier. He's got sort of the scared, sort of kind of, I've probably said this scared but focused sort of expression, different from the happy ones or angry next gens we have now. He has 64 on his light, because obviously it was a sticker back then, and we have his moustache grill. We have the hood pins here, but they are not silver, like chromed, like they are in Cars 3. We have the RPM nighttime backfire suppressant, which is really cool. So we got RPM. So I think it's meant to say like PM as in nighttime, hence it's saying nighttime there, which is really cool. He's got sort of blue eyes, which is also really cool as well, and the black outline. I don't know if they ever did it without, probably not, but you never know. You can tell it's an old die cast because it has a bump on the eyes there, which is pretty cool. You can feel the little bump, and you guys can probably see it. As we go over here, we've got this nice little blue, white and orange design. I love this neon orange design that flows through. Now we have the wheels, which I was talking about earlier, which are really cool as well. As you can see, I've played with it, used to play with it quite a bit as a kid. So, I mean, I have had loads of RPMs before this. Ones that I don't know if you guys got this problem, but there's a problem where the back axle of the wheels was really weak. So the wheels, you can see they're kind of push here, but they would be sticking, they would go even further than that. They'd be pushing even more. So I had to buy obviously another one, which ended up being this, to solve that issue. But yeah, you can see a bit of the yellow's coming off and a bit of the light years coming off and being played over the years. But it's a cool, nice feature anyway. Now here's all the sponsors, because this is obviously quite probably a new company. We have Nitrate, Piston Cup obviously, I think that's Revolting, Mood, Octane Going Vitamin, No Stall Gaskets, Gasprin, I think there might be one there, I can't see it. Easy Idle, Little Talkie Piston, RPM, so he's got himself on there again, Leakless, Reshred and Clutch Aid, which is really cool. Now we have the 64 here, which is really cool as well. It's the same as in Cars 3, with the little sort of gas kind of thing coming out. Sort of, I guess it's meant to be that. We've got this orange here with the nice exhausts. We have his two windows with a little indent there as well. We've also got a couple of little yellow, white bits coming off here from the gas, I guess. 64 with a gas logo again with his roof flaps, which are really cool. Now as we go into the back, we've got RPM. Once again, you see the white squiggle. I like that good colour contrast there as well. Here we have RPM, and this is really cool how see, if you was to do that, you could think it was all yellow, and then you do that, you could think it was all blue. So I like the difference there. Obviously, like I said, with the RPM logo. We have nighttime backfire suppressant again with a 64 and the sticker lights, RPM, and his properly sticking out sort of spoiler pins, so they don't mess around there. Same thing on the other side with the logo and that. The wheels look a bit better on this side. There's a proper sort of look. So obviously the axles, they seem to be a lot stronger now than they used to be. On the base, we actually have on his transmission Disney Pixar and the codes. As you can tell, it's an old diecast. We have two codes, that and that. That is it. And we have his exhaust, all the lovely body parts. The exhausts aren't blocked by stupid codes. So this is a very good example of a base. Now, I also reviewed his Pity as well. A card will probably come up in the corner now. You can go watch that as well if you want. But we also have his hauler, but I've put the hauler up in my attic. Because I don't really have enough room for them. I don't really have any place to display them in my room, so I can't really show you his hauler, but his Pity I'll get for you very quickly. Here we go. Here is Petrol Pulaski. Obviously he was one of the, in that video I said he was one of the last Pities I really needed to get. That was released anyway, and that was kind of easy to get. I know there's like a spearmint one, but that was really hard to get. But yeah, so I always wanted them for ages, and now here he is, and they look pretty good together. And RPM also did have a crew chief as well, but that is also I'll get that for you just one sec. So here is his crew chief as well. I know I did just say about not getting the lenticular eye version, but I just have him anyway. But yeah, here he is. He's actually not even meant to be this model, even on the packaging. He's got an older sort of square sort of model, which shows it as yellow, but in the film he's actually white, so this is completely wrong, but it doesn't matter because we got one anyway. We didn't get one from every racer. So apart from his hauler, which would be here, this is his team, which is very cool. Glad we have the team for RPM, but that is all the team, obviously, like I said, apart from the hauler, which is okay, which doesn't matter, which I don't mind too much. So yeah, that is about it for RPM. Like I said, I'm sorry for forgetting, well, not forgetting, sorry for not having the time to upload, and the live stream will be out tomorrow. But yeah, make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe, turn on post notification bells so you never miss a review or a live stream. As always, I'll see you in the next review, guys.